You're watching the 2023 SCAC Fall Media Days, and today we're taking a look into the Trinity University men's soccer program. The Tigers will be led once again as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Paul McGinlay, along with junior forward Michael Meese. Coach Michael, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for being here.
Coach, we're into the thick of preseason and that time of the year leading up to the opener. You've had a chance to get the guys back on campus, start to get integrated, and really get into the rhythm of this preseason portion of the year. What have you seen from the guys thus far that's giving you excitement, giving you confidence, and just sort of your overall thoughts as we head into a new year here in 2023?
Yeah, always at this stage of the season, optimistic, enthusiastic. It's a different group. We've lost a lot of seniors from our squad and replaced those with first years, so the whole composition changes greatly annually, even though we do have a number of returners that will be familiar to me and others. The tour days are over. I'm sure the boys are happy that that's the case. It's been grueling here, I think everywhere in the Southwest, but 103, 104, 105 at most of our training sessions. So we're in one-a-days now. Classes have happened. We got a preseason scrimmage under our belt. Glad that we found the back of the net a few times, scored more than we gave up, which is always the formula. And so it's classes, in a squad scrimmage on Sunday, and then preparing for the arrival of Elmhurst and Pomona for our first two games here Labor Day weekend.
Michael, for you, I'm sure the start of preseason couldn't get here fast enough. Just coming through some of the challenges that you've had to face over the last 12 months or so, coming off an injury, what was that time period like for you? How are you feeling health-wise, and kind of where is your excitement level coming in to this season with all of the uphill battles you've had to face to get to this point?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. Being back with the guys on the field again, it's just like a dream come true. So I'm just happy to be back. I got surgery a few months ago, so every day we're getting a little bit better, but mainly just happy to be back with the guys and then just giving it my all this season.
Coach, you talk about those transitions and kind of the adjustments that come in with the start of a new season. And like you said, even if you have a big returning group of experienced players or a core group of players, each team is new, each team is different. How do you as a coach sort of work to develop that chemistry, find roles for the guys within the team that buy in to everyone getting on the same page? Because it is such a short time period before, like you said, we hit the ground running. What have you find to be key during this preseason part of the year to try and get on the same page?
Well, a lot of the preparation happened way prior to preseason, with Michael's return to health now. We were certainly not planning on losing 16 goals from our inventory last year, and although one player doesn't make a team, it's a big loss to have that kind of impact player not in the lineup. So as you know, Edward has moved on to Claremont McKenna out on the West Coast. So the summer really has been seeking a replacement, and we found a fantastic young coach in Ross Fitzpatrick, who's on our staff now. And the boys have really taken to him over the preseason period. So from a coaching standpoint, we're trying to get our arms around everything in how we play and who plays. And from a player personnel standpoint, we've got tremendous leadership with our older players, welcoming the younger group. The culture remains the same. We feel very strongly that we've got a strong soccer program with strong bones built up over in the fourth decade now. So we're excited to get going. We're excited for the personnel. We're excited for our coaching staff, and we're excited to get this Labor Day weekend tournament in the rearview mirror.
Michael, the last time we saw you in a full season in full health, you were outstanding out there on the field, leading the SCAC with 16 goals and points with 36. Where do you feel like your game is at now heading into this season? What have you worked on individually to continue to refine your skills and giving you confidence heading into this year?
Yeah, well, I feel good right now. I mean, the main majority of my time is just in the training room, making sure my ankle's healthy, my body is feeling good. So I know if my body feels good, then soccer will come, but it's just making sure the body feels good and everything else will follow.
Coach, for the supporters out there and that follow Trinity men's program, whether they're coming out to Paul McGinlay Field, whether they're on the road traveling with you or watching on the Tiger Network, what are some things about this team that you hope to be very consistent, that those supporters can really count on throughout the course of the year, whether it be a style of play, some, characteristics, the attitude they bring? What are things that you really hope are going to be consistent and things that your fans can count on this season?
Well, always the plan and the formula is to score one more goal than the opposition, and goal scoring was something that eluded us a little bit last year. I do not feel the same this year. We've got a strong group of attackers, and having Michael back in the mix, back ahead of schedule, certainly is beneficial, not just to him individually, but our team collectively. So we have a few different pieces moving forward that I'm confident will get goals. And of course, you've got to play on both sides of the ball. So defensively, we're organized a little bit differently than we have been in the past. But hopefully the new arrangement of players is going to make things effective also.
Finally, Michael, wrapping things up, as you look ahead to this season and the excitement you have for it, what are some of the goals that you have, not only individually, but for a team as well? And what will be key in accomplishing those goals and getting back to the top of the mountain?
Yeah, I mean, individually, just have a good season, score goals, help my teammates out, see my teammates win, see everyone just do well overall. And then team goals, obviously win everything we can, win the regular season, win the tournament, win the regional tournament, the national championship, win every game we can play this year. And then just, repeat next year.
Trinity University men's soccer program. Again, Trinity will head into the season under the guidance of head coach Paul McGinlay, along with leadership from junior forward Michael Meese. The Tigers open up the 2023 campaign when they host Elmhurst on Friday, September 1st. Coach Michael, thanks so much for your time today, and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thanks, Russell.
Thank you.